If a crack gets in there and now all of a sudden poops it's not good.
Disgusting.
It's not good. I feel this is a really tacky topic. Bathroom etiquette, or the lack thereof. And when I say lack thereof, if there are 10 urinals lined up and I'm at urinal A all the way to the left, you should be all the way to the right.
No.
But you don't follow that code.
No. So are you the only one in this bathroom of 10 urinals right now? And you're at you're at urinal A all the way to the left.
Yes.
And you want me to go all the way to the right at urinal whatever.
I don't understand why this needs to be explained.
Honestly, in that scenario, I'm going to the middle urinal. I'm just going to the middle one because I like the middle. I just like the middle of things.
Failure. They have games set up that you play so this way you can perfect your urinal mastery.
I don't like the rules. I don't like the rules. I don't like the way those games are configured. I always fail.
I will admit that when you poop, you really do get to reflect on a lot of things.
You get to reflect?
I mean, I feel like your deepest thinking happens, when you're taking care of business.
And the nice thing is you have deep thinking, and then you can go right on Google and Google a thought.
Since the advent of cell phones and internet
It's
everywhere,
made pooping so much better.
woo, man, you used to have to take in a paper and you would be reading that thing for a week
And
straight.
the paper just felt contaminated, dirty, grimy,
like,
bacteria
come on, there were
filled.
poop particles flying on this
For
thing
some
all the-
reason, when Apple tells me it's an antibacterial surface on my phone, I'm like, oh, safe to take in the bathroom.
Exactly. I'm just don't even need to wash it. Some people, when they go poop, make noises like you have never heard before. I almost
Is
want...
that purposely?
Like, it can't be on purpose, but for some reason they must have like hollow cavities in their body somehow, and the sound...
Dying whales.
How am I not supposed to laugh at that? Like,
you are supposed to.
I am in the other stall, bent over, just shaking in laughter, trying not to let out a peep because I don't want to embarrass them. They just
I
let it
like
out.
to embarrass them. So sometimes if I don't know who's in the next stall and they make a noise like that, a dying whale noise, I'll just be like, oh my god.
Yeah, and if you're dropping like deuces like that, courtesy flush.
You do have to do the courtesy flush.
It's brutal in there. Sometimes I've walked into the bathroom. I have literally made a U-turn, walked right out. The stink was so bad I couldn't. The urine that I had to let go just got sucked right back into my body. That's how bad it was.
All right, what about when you walk into the bathroom and you sit down and you don't know how to feel about the toilet seat being warm? And you don't know that somebody was already in there, but as soon as you sit down, you feel the warmth. I embrace it. I embrace it. I'm like, you know what? That's better than a cold seat, but it's kind of gross.
It's a mixed bag for me because I sit down and sometimes it has been so warm that I'm like, what animal has been here before I got here? And then I'll walk in and it stinks to high heaven too. So now I'm sitting on the one he probably just went on, destroyed this bathroom, right? And now I'm just like right here.
But it's warm.
It feels so good. There's nothing worse than getting up at like 7 a.m. and having to take a deuce. You're sitting down and that thing just pierces you from the cheeks up, and it almost tucks it right back in. You're like, you know what? I don't even have to go anymore.
Yeah, the cold.
The cold toilet seat is a killer of poop. Have you ever maybe put a little too much TP in the old bowl and had a little rise up?
Of course.
It is not a good feeling when you see that water level rise.
And it kind of like gurgles. It's like...
And then you're like, all right, then you're at this moral crossroads, right? Because you have the water up to here. I always do it. I flush it again and over it comes. And that's usually when I make a run for it.
So the house I'm living in now, when I first moved into that house, everything was redone. Nice bathroom upstairs. And here's something where women... Don't do this. This is bad bathroom etiquette. Don't flush tampons down the toilet.
They expand.
Do that.
Oh, so like flushing a diaper
this
down
was
the
happening
toilet.
for 6 months, Michael, without me knowing. And then one day, my bathroom, my line's clogged. So I have to call Mr. I think it was Rapid Roto or something like that. I think that's what they're called, Rapid Rooter or something like that. Sure. I don't know. These guys come out, right? And they clear out my line. I'm like, so what was it?
And just they had a fistful of tampons?
This is what they say, because I still, up to this point, did not know what it was. They go, you had a bunch of sewer mice. And I look at them, and I'm like, are you serious? And they're like, yeah, come out and look at them. I go out and look, and it looked like 20 sewer mice they pulled up. That's what tampons look like after they go through the pipes. They look like little mice.
So they had little tails from the string.
Disgusting.
Oh my!
It is disgusting.
Don't
do that.
Don't do that. Yeah, somebody's got to look at that. Eventually, somebody's got to. Now, look, he's got to live with those horrors the rest of his life. So, I'm at work. I don't remember what I had to eat, but it wasn't pleasant. A lot of fruits and vegetables. There were a lot of things going on inside my stomach. So where I worked at the time, it was not very private bathrooms, okay? So like you would have these bathrooms that were on an open floor where 40, 50 people could be sharing this. And I don't know what it is about this certain place that I worked, but apparently people poop a lot. And they're in this bathroom all the time. So
they eat a lot.
Well, apparently. So I go in there, I do my business, and it is horrible business. I flush, it starts to come up. Now, my problem is, and the big moral dilemma here, this is not just toilet paper. This was some heinous-looking doo-doos in here.
Yeah.
Horrible color. Like, if you eat a lot of fruit and vegetables and, like, good things, your poop doesn't look very nice,
no.
Okay? So
healthy food is much uglier coming out.
Sure. And comes up, problem. So I can't just leave these turds in here. I gotta flush it again, right? So I'm like, maybe it was just a fluke. Maybe whatever I flushed squeaked down at the end. Went for the double. My friends, what I saw next was bad.
No! God, please, no!
I saw the actual floater come up over the bowl and, like I said, cascade over the side like it was Niagara Falls. Opened the door, shut the door, and I ran down the hall. Later that day...
Save yourself!
Later that day, I see maintenance in there.
Ooh.
Working on the toilet.
You should have been ashamed of yourself.
Not happy. They were upset and visibly all over their face. It looked like they had seen a crime scene, and to be honest with you,
they had. So what do you think? Bathroom etiquette. Tell us your stories. Bad etiquette. Tell us those stories especially. Like, comment, subscribe.
What happens when you do that? Tell me. I flush again. Why do you like to poop next to
All right,
people?
you've pooped with me. Now be honest. Look in the camera. Look right in the camera and be honest. Have you had an enjoyable time pooping with me?
No.
Yeah, you've done it multiple times, so obviously you're a return customer.
No, I've gone to the bathroom and you're like, hey, you going to the bathroom? I'm like, and means yes, I'm going to poop.
No.
Right on in.
No.
There you go.
No.
There's Josh.
No.